All right, pull up a chair. Welcome to the briefing. Today, we're breaking down a very special kind of job, one that requires a steady hand, a bit of nerve, and, most importantly, a whole lot of careful planning. So listen close. Because that's what we're talking about today. I mean, have you ever imagined it? That one perfect score. A target so ripe, a prize so tempting, it feels like it was put there just for you. But, as any professional will tell you, the jobs that look too good to be true, well, they usually are. So let's start with rule number 1. Identify your target. And our target today? He seems absolutely perfect. Our mark is a guy known on the street only as the Terrible Old Man. Now, the intel says he's ancient, a real relic from a different time. Word is he used to captain those old East India clipper ships, which means he's probably seen a thing or two, and more importantly, collected a thing or two. And here's the key. He's a total recluse, lives all alone, no family, no prying eyes, just him and that old house.
And this is the prize. This is why we're here. The rumor, the legend, is that this old captain is sitting on a massive hoard of gold and silver. We're not talking about a simple job. We are talking about the score of a lifetime. A prize like that requires flawless planning. So let's review what the crew thought they knew.
The crew assigned to this job, well, they did their homework, or so they thought. Take a look at the intel column on the left. It's a textbook perfect profile, right? Old, feeble, rich, isolated. It's almost too easy. But then you look at the reality column on the right. See the problem? It's just a bunch of question marks. They judge the book by its cover and never, not for 1 second, stop to ask what might be lurking inside.
And you can just hear them, can't you? This was their attitude going in. Total confidence. An old man? A house full of treasure? What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words, folks. So, with their flawed plan set, it was time to move. They go in under the cover of darkness. They're quiet. They're professional. Slipping from shadow to shadow, avoiding every sound. And the house is just sitting there, dark, silent. Everything looked exactly like the intel said it would. And then, they're in. They breach the perimeter. That first soft creak of an old door opening, that's it. That is the point of no return. They're inside the house now, fully committed. The prize is just feet away. And that's when it all just stops. The sounds you'd expect from a heist, shuffling feet, hushed whispers, the clink of tools, they're just gone. From the outside, there's nothing. No screams, no alarms, no one comes running out. Just a deep, chilling, and absolute silence from inside that old man's house. So yeah, the job was a catastrophic failure. What in the world went wrong in there? Let's get to the debrief. Here's the after-action report. The entire operation failed because the intel was fatally flawed. It was all based on one huge, simple mistake, judging by appearances. They assumed weakness where there was something else. The lesson is brutally clear. Some things and some people are not what they seem. You have to remember, the surface of our world can be incredibly thin, and you truly never know what ancient evils might be hiding behind the most ordinary faces. There is always a price for underestimating your mark. So let that be the takeaway from this briefing. The next time a job looks too easy, the next time you think you've got your target all figured out just by looking at them, I want you to stop. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing? What's really behind those old eyes? And will you remember the terrible price paid by the crew who forgot to ask?